Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna be quick with this intro because I don't want it to drag on too long. So this reading is gonna be on Nicola Coughlan and Luke Newton. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I tried to, listen to some interviews on how she pronounced her name. It's spelled and pronounced a little bit different than I'm used to. Like I do have like an American Southern accent, so sometimes I pronounce words and sounds a little bit different. So hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So Nicola Coughlan and Luke Newton. So this reading is just going to be on them and their general feelings towards each other, because I did see when I was like looking up a picture, because sometimes I like to have a picture standing by while I'm doing these readings, look at them, look at their face, just really try to connect to that energy. And when I was looking up a picture of them, I noticed that there was like some type of article and photo of this Luke guy, which is like this some skinny chick, and they were like saying like, oh, is that his secret girlfriend? So I'm assuming that these two co-stars from bridgerton are not actually dating. I don't know, some people think they're dating, some people know, and there's pictures of him with some other chick, so I don't know. I'm not gonna go into the reading. I guess what I'm trying to say is, this reading isn't meant to be like a relationship reading. It's just like a general, how does the other person feel about the other person? If there is some romantic energy that comes up, of course I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going into this reading seeking out romantic interest. It's just general feelings towards one another. But I guess let's hop into the video and see what comes up. Oh yeah, before I go, there's a chance that there might be a part 2 to this video. The part 2 will most likely be like oracle cards, if I really feel like pulling some oracle cards. Like I said, it's not like a relationship reading, so I'm like, I might not pull some, but who knows. But anyway, let's go forward and do this reading. Yeah, so you probably not even gonna realize, but I just deleted some previous audio. I'm going to restart this reading, and I'm going to word it differently, because something told me, I knew before I started this reading, make sure I have the question right, don't overthink it. And as soon as I start the reading, I start overthinking my question, like, wait a minute, am I looking into her perspective, or is this his feelings for her? Like, I started overthinking it. Like, this is what happens when I wait too long to do another reading. I literally forget my whole process or how I think of questions. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm going to scrap the reading. Well, luckily I only did like one part of the reading, so that's good. So I'm going to scrap it, I'm going to redo it, and I'm going to reword it a different way. Okay? So don't worry, you're not going to be missing anything. I'm going to redo it and do it even better. Okay, so take 2. So I'm going to reword the question more of what they think of the other person. So the question is going to be, what does Nicola Coughlan and Luke Newton think of each other? So hopefully that should help me avoid confusing myself and overthinking the question. Okay, so the first tarot card we have on the left side is, what does Nicola think of Luke? So we have the reverse 4 of Wands. That's interesting. Reverse 4 of Wands. She think he's a loner? He doesn't get along with a lot of people? What is this? There's energy of Nicola thinking that Luke can cause friction. It's like he's disharmony. He doesn't get along with a lot of people. Maybe he's like an introvert, probably doesn't like being around a lot of people, or not good in those type of environments. There's something to do with his behavior with other people in a certain type of environment that involves, socializing, getting along. He feels almost like outcasted. Yeah, it's like she thinks he's like a loner. I wouldn't say difficult to be around. It feels like there's friction with him. It's like there's like some type of friction that it's almost like he have a hard time, I wouldn't say getting along. What's the best word to describe this? I'm just going to say that she feels like he has a hard time adapting to certain environments. And it almost like makes him stand out in a way that he's more outcasted. And because of this energy that he has, or well, that he, I guess this energy that he gives off to other people, it kind of makes her honestly want to be there for him more, like support him, because it almost like she feels like because of this issue, he's kind of like on his own, maybe like loner, and it makes her want to, you know, support him more, have his back, be friendly. Because yeah, it's like, it reminds me of when the somewhat popular girl befriends someone that's like, you know, less cool, maybe like a loser or an outcast, try to take them underneath their wing. It's giving those type of vibes. I don't know why. Like, I don't know who's popular than the other one. I don't know. It's giving me those type of vibes of trying to, you know, what is it, like extend an olive branch, like reach out, try to help someone. Like, she just wants to make him feel more comfortable and more welcome. Because to her, what she thinks of him is someone who's almost outcasted, doesn't really have a hard time fitting in and belonging in the inner circle. Maybe he stands out in a somewhat negative type of way. I don't know. Just to her, he just have a hard time adapting. Maybe getting along with other people. Maybe. I'm just gonna assume this could be possibly connected to his personality. Maybe his vibes don't vibe with other people very easily. Maybe it's like harder to get along with him because of his type of personality. So yeah, let's move on to Luke. Okay, so let's see, what does Luke think of Nicola? So we have the Ten of Swords. So far these been some negative ass cards. Yikes. That's interesting. Luke, the Ten of Swords upright, underdog, pity. What in the world? The rock bottom of the totem pole? Wait a minute. Why in the world would Luke pity Nicola? And it's weird because I just said a few minutes ago for Nicola's part of the reading how it's almost giving me vibes of, you know, like a popular girl trying to, you know, take the outcast or the loser chick underneath their wing, and I'm starting to get that same vibe and energy from Luke's point of view and his energy, which is weird because why would you think it's like they're thinking the same thing of each other? That's kind of weird, huh? I wonder what was their relationship prior to working together. Did they already know each other? Did they work with each other before, like in the same type of, like, you know, environment and stuff like that? Like, have they always been acting, you know, stuff like that? I just wonder because they have like a certain type of opinion about each other, and it feels very like, it feels like pity. It feels like pity, like, honestly, like almost like somewhat looking down on the other person, like not in like too negative way. It's almost like I feel sorry for them. I'm like, why would you feel sorry? Like, I don't know their history, guys. I really don't know. And what I've seen, people say they have like really, really good chemistry. I'm like, have they known each other for a while? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? But let me continue with the reading. Luke really does think that Nicola is like a underdog. You know, someone who's not really. She's like, I guess the best way to say this is like, she's not the it girl. It's like, it's making me think of like a movie. You have like the lead role, like the main chick and the main dude, and then you got their like best friends, and then you have like, you know, other people, the background characters. I feel like in Luke's point of view that Nicola would have been someone, I don't know, someone like almost in the background, low key. I know that sounds really, really fucked up. I know. But it's giving me these vibes like, it's like you feel sorry for somebody and you really want to, you know, make them feel better, make them happy, like big them up, just because you see how harder they have it. And it makes me think, like, does this have something to do with, I don't know, I'm assuming because she's like plus size, maybe there's some scrutiny there. Because, you know, some people be like, you know, especially like the olden days when it comes to celebrities, when you have like a male lead, she's supposed to reach this like beauty standards or whatever. So maybe could that be the energy I'm picking up from Luke of how he thinks of her? Damn, that's really fucked up if I'm thinking about it. Because if that's true, that means he think that she's not that pretty or not that attractive. She's less than. And that makes him feel sorry for her, feel pity, and wants to, you know, help her up. Like, help her, you know, big her up her, you know, like, increase her confidence. Like, try to push her, like, oh, you got this, keep going. Like, stuff like that. That's really fucked up. Damn. So she thinks that he's, I don't know, an outcast, maybe a little weird, maybe have a hard time getting along with people, but she pities him and she wants to help him belong. And he could feel the same way about her, think that she's low-key also kind of like an outcast or like the underdog, and feels enough pity that he wants to, you know, help her up, boost her confidence, like stuff like that. Wow, that's really messed up. I'm definitely gonna pull some more cards after these 3 because I need some more information. Like, I wasn't expecting this. Like I said, this is not intended to be like a romance reading. If any type of romance energy did pop up, I would tell you. So far, there's no romance energy. Like, so far, no romance energy. There's a lot of pity. There's a lot of pity from both sides. They're both pitying each other. I don't know why. I don't know what type of person they are behind the scenes. But something's not right here. Something is not right here. I don't know why they're feeling sorry for each other. I have no freaking idea. Maybe that's how they both connect, because they're both outcasts. But anyway, let me just go ahead and move on to the other card so I can figure out what's going on. Okay, so the energy between Luke and Nicola, let's see. We have is, ooh, the reverse strength card. Oh my god, that's low self-esteem, low self-worth. You need some self-love. You're a coward, playing victim. You're very vulnerable and stuff like that. There it is again. They're both so similar to each other. Like, it's like weird because they're not seeing. It's like they have like what's the word, like, they have such similar, they're like in a similar situation. They don't see themselves as, like, I'm sorry, I'm just, this is just a choice of words I could think of in my head, like, as the loser. There's like people who are popular and people that are losers, and they both see each other as the popular person and they see the other person as the loser, and they just want to help the loser. It's weird. It's really weird. They both think that they're, I guess, socially above the other person, which is interesting, which is so interesting. And in the whole time that they both have similar insecurities that they're very unaware of. There is a lot of that. And I feel like ego is playing its part. Some type of ego, maybe some pride. I don't think it's very arrogant. Like, I just feel like maybe their egos, again, why they see each other as the popular person and see the other person as like the loser or less than, is because maybe they're projecting. Maybe that's what it is, projection. They made projection. I would consider it that. Because that would make sense why they're both trying to, you know, help each other, big each other up, like confidence boost. Because it's almost like, I wish someone would have did this for me. And it's kind of like, oh, now that I'm doing this, I want to do this for someone else that reminds me of me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my god. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but that makes sense to me in my brain on what I'm seeing with these cards. It makes so much sense. You guys don't understand. It's like really sweet that they're both trying to help each other, you know, make them feel comfortable, big them up, you know, just like help that confidence, you know, push them to do better for themselves. But at the same time, there's pity. And I have a very love and hate relationship when it comes to pity, because it's almost like you're looking down on somebody, like you're better sometimes. Like, sometimes pity is good, sometimes pity is bad. Like, And I do feel like their pity is connected with some type of self-projection going on here. And also ego. Like, when I tell you I'm surprised, I am honestly surprised. I honestly thought that the lady, Nicola, would possibly, like, you know, have a little crush on this Luke dude. Because people said that their chemistry, like, really, really good. So I assumed that she maybe have a crush on him. Because I did hear about him, you know, being photoed with some other women. So maybe it was like that one-sided love thing going on here. But no, so far I'm not seeing that. Again, and they both have the similar feelings for each other. This pity and wanting to help the other person, projection, some form of insecurity and ego. It's like very similar. Okay, I'm finna pull some more cards because I need more information because this is so freaking crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. I pulled some more cards. I want to see, what does Nicola think of Luke? We have the reverse justice card. Again, disharmony, distrust, disloyal, corrupt, twisted, injustice, losses. Sorry guys, I'm thinking to myself, hold on, give me a minute. And then Luke's energy, what he thinks of Nicola, 6 of Pentacles. Energy between them is reverse Ace of Cups. Okay. Before I start interpreting cards, first thing, because I flipped all of them, now I'm looking at them all at the same time. Ace of Cups in reverse in the middle. They do not like each other. So if anybody wonder if they're like secret romantic attraction, like wanting to date each other, or if they hooked up behind the scenes, I'm not seeing it. They don't like each other like that. So their relationship on a camera is purely acting, okay? It's acting. There's no real authentic love, especially no sexual attraction. I'm not seeing it here. Because honestly, I'm seeing more rejection or rejecting each other than actual mutual acceptance. Even the idea of humoring someone's crush or interest. The reason why there's this energy of rejecting any type of attraction or a real relationship or bond, it doesn't have to be like romantic, it can be platonic. It's because for Nicola, she doesn't really trust him that much. Because the reverse justice card, it's giving me like two-faced, corrupt, underhanded, dishonesty, trust issues, like not playing fair, stuff like that. It's like she feel like he doesn't play by the rules. Maybe, and this makes me think of maybe he's using some type of privilege. Like, let's say, you know, she's a woman, he's a man. Women have certain type of privileges, and men also. So maybe there's some type of privilege that he's using that it makes, what's the word? Gives her like the ick. Do people say that? Yeah, the ick. I don't know. Something about him gets under her skin. It gives her the ick. She doesn't like how he's abusing some type of power, position, some type of benefit that he has. And I feel like the benefit is very natural. So that's why I gave you the example earlier about, you know, men have privileges, women have privileges, certain type of privileges in this world. So I'm like, give me something that's maybe like just born with that or just natural in the situation. I don't know what it is, but yeah, she don't like that. It gives her the ick. Yeah, it's kind of like a turn off. For him, again, 6 of Pentacles upright, again, this pity, wanting to help somebody. And it's giving me what's called savior complex, you know, trying to, you know, do the right thing when in reality is more like it's an ego thing, and also like a image thing, make yourself look like a better person, stuff like that. Because I really don't think that things that he's doing for her is because he cares about her or wants her to be better. I really do not think that. Again, it's that pity energy. Doing it for myself. Yes, I have some pity for you, so I'll go along with it. Why not? But in return, he's benefiting. I wonder, I feel like 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Does Luke think that Nicola's a sucker? Again, it makes me feel like, what is this, like, I'm above you, you're below me, loser and popular energy. it's like Luke acknowledged that Nicola is, she's like I guess you say a nice person. She does a lot of good things. He can see that. But again, he thinks that she's some type of sucker, that she can easily be manipulated, to be played, be used. And that's, again, it's fueling that pity, like, oh, I gotta help her. She's clearly gonna be, used and manipulated, being in this industry or something like that. It's giving that type of energy. So weird and so interesting, huh? The thoughts that are going through my head right now is like, oh yeah, she has no choice but to be nice, like, because of her situation. She has no choice but to tolerate, be nice, and let people step all over her and stuff like that. It's like these random thoughts going through my head. Like, man, I really want to see clips of these two interacting, because people say they have good chemistry. I'm like, damn, they gotta be some amazing actors, because I'm not feeling it and I'm not seeing it in this reading. Like, honestly, I am not seeing whatever chemistry people are talking about, because I am not seeing it so far. They both don't think very highly of each other. Well, Luke does think that she's a good person, like she's giving and caring in a way, but he sees it in like a pity way, like, oh, she has no choice but to be this nice and tolerate people's BS, or she's very gullible, she can be easily manipulated and used for whatever. It's kind of like that. Okay, my bottom deck energy, we have Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Oh yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, their whole little relationship dynamic is all played up for the camera. It's all work. It's not real, because I got too many cards that involve money and career. And the 6 of Wands, that's public opinion, public favor, recognition, people praising them for being this cute type of couple, whatever. They got a 3 of Pentacles, their work environment. I will say this, they do work well together. Even though they both pity each other, they work well together. I feel like, despite their inner feelings, like what they think about the other person is not that positive. That doesn't mean that they can't work together, because they do want to see the other person win, but it's because they see the other person as some type of loser or someone who's the underdog. That's why they want them to win so badly. So it's like weird in a way. It's like it's benefiting them in their type of relationship, despite them thinking so lowly of the other person. I just feel like it's those weird ego things. It's like the weird ego things. Despite this person having a type of ego or thinking this of the other person, that doesn't mean they're not like getting along and stuff like that. I wonder, would this relationship dynamic be considered like superficial and stuff like that? Because even though I see them trying to help the other person, it's like there's so many, it's like it's not rooted in good nature. You know what I mean? It's not rooted in good nature, like, oh, I really want to help this person. It's pity. It's like self-projection. It's like feeling almost above the other person being below you. It's like, it's giving me that. It's weird. It's like, to me, it's weird. Like, I wouldn't really like this type of dynamic. Like I said, they work good together, but like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't really, I don't know. Like, if this was like, someone say like if someone asked me, would I be in like a romantic relationship with a coworker and we had this type of dynamic, I'd be like, hell no. Like, hell no. No. Like, no. But of course, publicly, I would have been like, I don't know, like, try not to hurt their feelings, because again, there's that pity. But inside, like, mentally inside, I'd be like, hell no, I don't want to be with a person like, despite them pitying them, like, oh, I want to help this loser be popular like me. That doesn't mean, again, they see them as on the same, stepping stone, like, on the same level. No, because that ego will always be there. Ego. Okay, let me end this video, because I'm going on a tangent, and I'm getting a little bit upset, because I wasn't expecting this type of energy or dynamic. I'm very surprised. I'm a little bit upset. So maybe there's something about this triggering me. So maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I've done this before, or I had some type of friendship or relationship like this that came off as pity. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Something about it is like making me feel some type of way. But anyway, let me go ahead and end this video. There might be a part 2. We will see. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.